Jack Draper appear to be working together once again after the 24-year-old was forced to miss out on Wimbledon earlier this month. It was revealed in May that the three-time Grand Slam champion had joined Draper's team after Draper had split with his former coach Jano Delgado. Draper, who missed Wimbledon due to bone bruising in his left arm, is set to return to action at this week's Mubadala DC Open. But for Andy Murray, looking at his record as a player, okay, I almost said as a player coach, but I think going to coach Jack Draper, a lot of pressure may be on this man. But moving away from that, let's look at the ladies this morning. For Hamburger European Open WTA 250, Anna Borda will be in action today by 10 o'clock against Alina Karaeva as Maya Sharif battles Paula Badosa by 11:30. By 4 p.m. we have Tamara Kopitar against Helena Kalinina. Now moving away from tennis this morning, shall we? Let us look at updates coming from Formula 1. Remember, the race is still tough and high in Formula 1. But looking at what will be happening this weekend with changes set to happen, Lewis Hamilton says he really believes Ferrari can enable him to fight for an 8th World Championship title this season. Hamilton is second in the standings for the 5 points behind Mercedes Kimi Antonelli going into this weekend's Hungarian Grand Prix, the 11th of the season's 22 currently scheduled round. Now looking at this, it is the first time Hamilton has been in title contention since he was contentiously edged out by Max Verstappen in 2021, and the 41-year-old says he is loving being back in the mix. Now still talking about Formula 1, but we are likely to have something different very soon. Not this year, but maybe next or 2 years, as Formula 1 bosses are in talks with organizers of the Malaysian Grand Prix to see the Sepang race make a surprise return to the calendar this year as a standing event. Well, not as a serious one, but according to reports understands that Formula 1 was close to announcing the Bahrain Grand Prix back onto the schedule in early October, only for conflict in the Middle East to increase that in recent weeks. So if Malaysian Grand Prix is to be a standing race, let's see how it will continue. But moving away from that, let's go straight to the other side of the show this morning, where we talk everything football, looking at the Nigeria Premier Football League. How many signings have they made? We see the difference between NPFL and professional leagues. I mean, if you have an NPFL team signing 10, 14, 12 players in one major transfer window, and you have professional teams signing just 3, 4, you can see the difference, right? You're not going anywhere.
Sabi dribble, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
You fit sabi dribble, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
check the time right now. It is 8 to 12 from Solutions on 93.9 FM. Now 8:13. Let's talk about Nigeria Premier Football League and the businesses in the transfer window ahead of the new NPFL season. Remember, there is huge money involved this time around in the NPFL. But let's look at how teams are getting set. Bar FC of Kano has completed the signing of no fewer than 14 new players during the current transfer window as coach Yugen Agabe continues to strengthen his squad ahead of the 2026-2027 NPFL season, which is tentatively scheduled to kick off in August. Leading the list of new arrivals is Christian Agutudike, who returns to the Nigeria top flight after a spell with Albanian club FK Kukesi. Also joining the Kano-based side is Al Amin Umar, who previously played for Egyptian second-tier club Telkom FC. Looking at all those players, maybe those players should be thinking of teams that will be playing on the continent that they will join instead of playing for teams that will not be playing on the continent. It's just a thought coming from my side here. Now let's go straight to Kwara United, where the club confirmed a new 16 set of players ahead of their new league season, with primary objective of challenging for the league and Federation's Cup titles. The Harmony Boys also renewed the contract of 14 players who featured for the club last season. Kubi Titilere, executive chairman of the club's management committee, revealed during the unveiling at the club's secretariat in Ilorin that the new arrivals were carefully selected to strengthen the squad following the departure of several players whose contract expired at the end of last season. But remember, it's no longer news that a man called Imam Mapakabo has returned as a coach of Abia Warriors. Remember, last season he got suspended for failing to follow the rules of the board. Now, Mapakabo, a former Nigerian junior international, previously had a managerial spell with Rwandan club Echebe Est when he replaced Maurice Inshi Yamana in 2024. The former Super Eagles assistant coach was suspended by Abia Warriors management following the club's 2-0 home defeat to struggling Kun Khalifa of Owerri last season. Now let's talk about Nigeria's under 20 tier. Nigeria's Flying Eagles wrapped up preparations for the 2026 WAFU B under 20 championship with a hard-fought 2-1 victory over Ivorian League 2 side Athletic K Club D Zenola in a friendly. And the victory provides a timely confidence boost for the 7-time African champions ahead of their opening Group B fixture against arch rivals Ghana Black Satellites on Monday in Yamoussoukro. The Flying Eagles are aiming to retain the WAFU B title and secure one of the 2 available qualification spots for the 2027 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations, which will be hosted by Ghana. A break or two, and when we come back, we'll talk the outcome, talk about the ladies, 11-time African champions, what the preparation like for this team, and more. Do not go anywhere.
Complain. If vote no count, who we go blame? Go collect your PVC today. Now your power, no throw am away. Who get PVC? Now we who go vote? Now we PVC, PVC. Everybody make una carry go. PVC, PVC. Now your voice make it loud, well. Ibadan, Oyo, Obomosho, Ibarapa, Okeogun. Stand up. Oyo State, stand up!
Make una stand up for una right. This message is from Baba Solutions. Chief Adegboyega Taufik Adegoke, FCA. Get your PVC ready today for the election in Oyo State 2027.
Oyo people, una ready? Ready!
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
straight from the farms to your table. OOK Rice. Yes, no wahala. Enjoy premium, locally grown and processed Nigerian rice from OOK Farms. No stones, no dust, no chaff. Everything clean, nutritious and proudly Nigeria. Available in 50 kg and other sizes. With OOK Rice, you will enjoy quality you can trust with every meal. Also available, hygienically packaged chicken, palm oil, honey beans and lots more. It's simply fresh and straight from the farm. You don't have to stress yourself. You can place your order now from anywhere in the world. We deliver nationwide and globally. Visit us today at Shop 112 Larry Complex along Gagi New Ife Road beside Wema Bank, Ibadan. Call 0815-530-3030 or 0806-853-8861. Call Abuja 0806-859-2528. OOK Farms, proudly Nigerian. Farm to plate.
When you are ready to make a difference of your title, you have to prepare well. And remember, Super Falcons of Nigeria was meant to play the Black Queens of Ghana, but that friendly game got cancelled last week. But hey, the ladies took another step yesterday against the Tanzania ladies right there in Morocco, where they were able to secure a hard-fought 2-1 victory in that friendly game. The friendly served as Nigeria's final tune-up ahead of the WAFCON 2026 finals. The Super Falcons will travel to Rabat today, where they will begin the defense of their continental title against Malawi Scorchers at the Al Madina Stadium next week, Tuesday. We'll keep giving you the updates concerning the Super Falcons, how they're preparing, and what their shadow will surely look like right there in Morocco. But with more updates coming from the camp, everybody is in camp at the moment as they are currently looking forward to defend their title, the African Cup. And remember, for Malam Shehu Diko, who made promise that the ladies will surely have everything. I mean, the money is promised them after succeeding the 10th Alcan right there, same in Morocco. And updates coming from Miri Akishola, who is the media curator for the team, confirmed yesterday that all 25 players are now in camp. Deborah Abiodun, Gift Monday all joined the team late yesterday around 9:15, 9:30. Wish the girls all the best, right? But remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Jump on these platforms this morning, and you can also share your take concerning the ladies in defense of their WAFCON title. Now, talking about a lady who was part of the squad that won the WAFCON 10th WAFCON title for the Super Falcons, a defender, Ashley Prompter, according to reports we're getting, that she has signed a new 2-year contract with Saudi Women's Premier League club Al Ittihad Ladies, extending her stay until 2028. Prompter committed her future to the Jeddah-based side after establishing herself as one of the club's key performers since arriving on a free transfer from English side Leicester City in September 2023. Now, looking at her decision, well, she's not part of the squad. As a result, remember she got injured. She's recovering from a foot injury that has kept her out of action since March, and now that decision left her out of Nigeria's squad for the 2026 WAFCON to allow her focus on a full recovery ahead of the new season. Now, moving away from continent of Africa, shall we? And let's talk more this morning. Well, for German Football Federation, DFB has called a news conference for today when it is expected to present Jurgen Klopp as a new national team coach. In a brief announced on Thursday, the federation didn't give a reason for the event scheduled for today at its Frankfurt headquarters. The former Liverpool manager has been the preferred candidate ever since Julian Nagelsmann resigned following Germany's shock loss on penalties to Paraguay at the World Cup round of 32. Now let's talk club football this morning. players are making necessary moves while some are making extensions at their different clubs. Well, a man who has made a different move or a different switch in the English Premier League is Elliot Anderson, who has declared Manchester City the Kings of Manchester after completing his £160 million move from Nottingham Forest. The England midfielder signed a 5-year contract at the Etihad Stadium with the option of a further 12 months. The deal was agreed earlier this month but finalized this week following the player's return from the World Cup after helping the Three Lions to a third-place finish. Here is Elliot Anderson's first interview as a Manchester City player.
To Manchester, what are your emotions as you sit here today now that you're a Manchester City player?
Yeah, I'm over the moon. Can't wait to play for this club, you know. I'm really looking forward to it. Get this club forward. Yeah, lots. I think I'm only 23, so I've got plenty of time to get to my best levels, and yeah, I definitely think I'm not there yet, and there's more to come from me.
What about the Manchester derby? We've got one of those fairly early in the season, probably the 4th game, I think it is. Huge game here in Manchester. How much are you looking forward to that sort of encounter?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest derbies in the world, and for as long as I've known Manchester, City's been the Kings of Manchester, so yeah, it'll be a great fixture, and I can't wait to be involved in something like that.
Well, Elliot Anderson, the new player in Manchester City, also believing Manchester City to be the Kings of Manchester. Now let's talk about a man who extended his contract with Manchester City, and that is Phil Foden. He has been talking about the reason for extending his contract being a one-club player, also ready to play under new coach Enzo Maresca.
Yes, an unbelievable feeling. Obviously, being here since a young age, coming through the full academy into the first team. It's always been a dream of mine to play for City. And I'm lost for words really to continue my journey. I've had so many great memories here, winning a lot of trophies, and I've enjoyed every single day.
You mentioned it there, you're a proper one-club man, which is pretty rare actually in modern football. Can you just try and describe to us what Manchester City means to you?
Yeah, it means everything. It's all I've ever thought about as a kid, is playing for the first team, winning trophies, and it's just the perfect club and a place where I'm really happy, and every single day I come in, I just enjoy it so much, seeing all the staff and the players. Yeah, it's a really together and family, I would say.
By the end of this contract, you'll have been at the club for 20 years. I mean, is that something you could ever have imagined when you were a young boy starting your journey here?
Not in a million years. Obviously, I had a dream to make it to the first team, but yeah, to stay here this long, it's a dream really. And like I said, I'm just enjoying it and trying to make the most of it.
We've got a new manager for the first time in 10 years, Enzo Maresca, taking the reins this summer. How excited are you about that appointment, and how much are you looking forward to working with him?
Yeah, so excited. Obviously, I've had Enzo before. When we had him in the travel season, he was brilliant. His attention to detail, the small things that make a big difference. And even training with him at the moment, you can tell how good of a coach he is. So I'm really excited to play under him and see where it goes. He's so nice, he's down to earth, he's someone that you can go to and talk about anything to him, and he would help you out. And even if you want to work on things to get better, he'll do one-on-one sessions with you after training, and that's something he did with me as well when he was here. I did small finishing drills with him and things like that, and he really grew my game. So like I said, I'm looking forward to starting a new season with him, and we know each other really well, so that's a good thing as well.
Well, Phil Foden, Manchester City player who is ready to work under.
I think I was looking for a club to get confidence, you know, and try to be the player that I was like years ago from my first years at United. And I think I spoke with obviously with the manager, and I think they give me that confidence to be here and try to help the team here.
And you're joining the Europa League winners. How much are you looking forward to becoming a part of this group and also working with
manager, Emery?
Yeah. Really good. I see in the Europa League last season, and now joining Champions League also is important to be part of this. And obviously with Unai, I spoke before I came here. He gave me the confidence. So that's why I'm here.
You mentioned
So let us see how Garnacho can help the team when the English Premier League season starts. Well, remember, Villa will also be playing on the continent. So let's see how all those players will be able to help their teams. Well, I'll be moving to the other side of the show this morning, where I will be ushering in Comrade Adedamola Lafewa all the way from the Egba side of Nigeria. Is doing the Egba way this morning. And by the way, Arsenal has also completed the signing of winger Christos Zolis from Club Brugge. Top of the morning to you, Comrade Adedamola Lafewa.
All right, top of the morning to you, YOUNGSTRIKER9.
Why am I feeling kata from your voice this morning?
Yeah, it's I think I'm a little bit under the weather. Maybe as a result of the showers yesterday. It's
what type of shower?
Season actually.
What type of shower? Shower from outside and shower from inside, or both showers? Explain in less than 250 words.
Don't be naughty this morning. Thank God it's Friday, actually.
Yes, thank God it's Friday. I mean, we don't have to be serious on a Friday.
Definitely.
We'll be serious is Monday to Thursday.
That's the game plan.
You know, in some countries, Friday like this, they just turn up.
Yeah, it's a work-free day.
Yes.
It's a work-free day.
So I hope you are listening. You are saying that, and you talk to HR. Alright, so Mr. President is working. Now we have extended military division in Nigeria. Will that also help Nigeria's security system?
I think it will go a long way in strengthening, because before now we had just about 8 formations, but being extended to other areas that had no stable military formations. I think it's highly commendable. I think that will be give a kind of drawback for this terrorists to just slamming the attacks on vulnerable communities and people.
I think that is a right decision.
Yeah.
But we have more. Wait, Fubara. Now Fubara has aligned. If you are not aligning with Wiki, that means you will misaligned. So now he's supporting you on Wiki's decision.
Well, I think because I've been taking serious interest in what's the happenings in political scene in Rivers State. I think what I want to put in a layman's job, Fubara Agbe and people go. Because what the declaration he made a few days ago had been the same thing on his mind since the the emergency rule was stopped.
Yeah.
Because he already told them his plans. But what Fubara did wrong was that when he came back from that purported agreement, the meeting, he kept his mouth shut.
Okay.
Fooling, in quotes, his followers, still thinking that he was still in the course of war against Nation Wiki, not knowing that what he aligned alignment. Because I saw an interview yesterday of a former acting PDP chairman in Rivers State, who was with Fubara when all this crisis with Wiki was on. But the guy said immediately Fubara came back from Abuja, he withdrew from Fubara. But other people Fubara followers were blaming him for being a traitor. I said, but why is it not Tawani, Abuja, but that he's so happy now that Fubara has actually come out that he made that decision long ago. We just kept those people following him. I think Fubara is just a finished man, actually.
Finished man? Well, I mean, he has decided not to.
Because to be honest with you, he let a lot of people down.
If you say he let a lot of people down, well, the people you said he let down were they the ones that put him in power?
Well, I think just like we discussed on the program yesterday, both Ajisope and Ujasope said that he shouldn't have gone against Wike, knowing the person Wike has been. He has been with Wike for years. He's been the right hand man of money. So you just feel you can just. He didn't prepare for the war. But unfortunately, a lot of people, River State people, I have a lot of friends. I keep saying it. I have lots and lots of friends there, and they keep me posted on happenings there. The report I've been hearing from River State so far till this morning is that it let the people. Do you know how many protests? Women went on the street naked.
In support
of Fubara.
So do you now know that most of these people are still politicians? Some may be used. Well, some may be they may be paid, because we always see all these actings on the streets and off the streets, and at the end of the, have you not seen a particular protest?
One thing I know about those people from the south zone, I think when it comes to loyalty, they stick to you. That is one thing I learned from. I stayed with them over 2 years. I served there, but one thing I noticed from them, when they love you, they love you. When they don't like you, they don't like you. So they hardly play black and white thing. If they want to be black, so I feel that the massive support Fubara got from the people. I'm not talking about politicians now. I'm talking about River State citizens. River State people. We have the likes of Ida Dokubo, the likes of this Albino guy, I can't remember his name now. Big names, and Briggs, and Q Briggs, won't leave it like that. They all stood firmly behind this man, Fubara.
But wherever you stand,
the
thing is, wherever you stand behind, you see wherever he goes, you go, right? So if he goes behind Wiki or goes against Wiki, they follow.
No, you ask why were they standing behind Fubara? They were standing behind Fubara because they were tired of Wiki's excesses.
Okay, now I get
playing God in River State. Wiki wants to appoint all the commissioners. Wiki virtually put all the members of the assembly there. So the River State people felt like he wasn't when they called. At least you had predecessors that stayed off once the tenure was over. So why you want to be and what made it worse was that you want to be controlling APC in Abuja, you want to be doing it, and you still want to be controlling
APC in Rivers, controlling PDP in Rivers. Okay, well, he let people down, but this is Burna Boy Don't Let Me Down from the Formula One, the movie, and I hope you will not let us down, most especially Friday, the campaign that we must be unserious. We must not be too serious in this.
It's we are just having fun,
but don't let us down. Don't let us down. Right to HR. That we must have all this, green block, maybe black bottles. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Let us try and that's all I mean. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I officially switch to COVID. And then who is campaigning for a better Friday at Solutions 93.9 FM. Catch you guys 2 p.m. for Friday YouTube.
Nights like this, there's something mystical about nights like this. Any concept of time don't matter. Thoughts in my mind from my eyes with water. I try to talk to God, and I close my eyes but I don't see anyone. I still pray for forgiveness every time I sin. So don't leave my faith in the hands of my enemies. Don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't let me drown. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't let me down. I try to talk to God, and I close my eyes and I don't see anyone.
Radio is all about information, education, and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solution is all human angle. 93.9 FM, the remedy.
Radio is all about information, education, and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solution is all human angle. 93.9 FM, the remedy.
Morning to all our esteemed listeners out there. It's from the Dailies on Solutions 93.9 FM, the very last edition for the week. And today is Friday, the 24th day in the month of July 2026. Thank God for counting you and I worthy to be among the living to see this day. Thank God it's Friday, and of course I have Comrade Adeji Ajisope, who is joining me virtually on the program this beautiful Friday morning. Top of the morning to you, Comrade Adeji Ajisope over there.
Oh yes, the top of this morning to you, my dear comrade brother, and of course to the Muslim faithfuls. We say Baraka Juma, and of course to the boys and girls. Oh yes,
it's thank God it's Friday. Okay, yes. Now looking at the papers this morning, we have 4 newspapers, but let me remind our listeners that the Friday edition is always in 2 segments. The first segment we treat or we look into the different stories on front pages of a newspaper, the news, the stories that made headlines of papers, and thereafter we speak with the Chief Medical Director of Metropolitan Family Hospital on the health segment. Okay, Comrade Adeji is here, Lafi is here, let's kick the ball rolling. Looking at the papers this morning, I have the Vanguard newspaper, and I got a shocking story on the front page of the Vanguard this morning. You know, yesterday we spoke, you and I and Udasope, where we talked about the fact that the presidency claimed that there was a letter written by the President of the United States of America commending the efforts of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration in tackling insecurity, especially as regards the persecutions of Christians. But we have a contrary report coming from the United States this morning, just like Udasope and you said it yesterday. And the screaming headline on the front page of the Vanguard this morning says, Christian killings, Nigeria hiring lobbyists to mask insecurity. And guess who said that? A senator at the United States of America, that is Ted Cruz. Isn't that interesting? And looking at the riders, officials